Hi everyone, this is Lecture 11 for Zoo148, Reproduction in Mammals, Part 1. The ultimate goal of reproduction is for the survival of the species. In mammals, reproduction is characterized by increased survival of young through long gestation periods, specifically in placental mammals, parental care, and nourishment through lactation. Reproduction consists of various stages. The first stage is courtship. There are various strategies in courtship. Pheromones act as sexual lures that bring members of the opposite sex together. These attractants are so powerful that a male dog can smell a female in estrus more than a kilometer away. You will also notice that males are commonly larger than females and often use their greater strength to constrain female mate choice. This is a consequence of intrasexual competition for access to mates. Scent marking is also a form of olfactory signaling in dominant males. Courtship will then be followed by mating. If there is successful fertilization, the zygote will then be implanted in the uterus and develops during gestation, followed by parturition and then lactation. So much energy is invested by the female with gestation and lactation, identified as the critical reproductive events for energy. The RK selection theory has received substantial attention in the ecological and evolutionary literature in the past, but this idea is no longer considered by some authors to be an adequate explanation of life history patterns. Comparative life history studies have led to the idea that mammalian populations can be placed along a fast-slow continuum, with species that mature early, have large reproductive rates, and short generation times occupying the fast end of the continuum, and those with the opposite suite of characters or traits occupying the slow end of the continuum. Although the fast-slow continuum idea has received some empirical support, quantification of the continuum has remained unclear. Bubulus mindorensis, or the tamarau, breeds during the dry season from December to May. Gestation is 276 to 315 days, timed so that births occur during Mindoro's wet season. Cows give birth to a single calf every 2 years. The young leave the mothers at the age of 2 to 4 years. Age at sexual maturity may be at 6 years of age. It has a lifespan of 25 years and is categorized as a slow mammal in the fast-slow continuum. For the house mouse, Mus musculus, breeding occurs year-round. The estrus cycle is 4 to 6 days long, with estrus lasting less than a day. Females experience a postpartum estrus 12 to 18 hours after giving birth. Females generally have 5 to 10 liters per year if conditions are suitable, but as many as 14 have been reported. Gestation is 19 to 21 days, but may be extended by several days if the female is lactating. Young are weaned at 3 weeks and reach sexual maturity at 5 to 7 weeks. The average lifespan is about 2 years in captivity. In the wild, most mice do not live beyond 12 to 18 months and therefore are considered as or categorized as fast mammals in the slow-fast continuum. There are 2 types of breeding strategies. The birth pulse, wherein there is a specific breeding season. For example, in many cetaceans, polar bears, and walrus. And there is also the birth flow, wherein breeding occurs throughout the year with no apparent season. One of the mating systems in mammals is polygamy, wherein there is more than one mate or sexual partner of the opposite sex. There are different kinds of polygamy. One is polygyny, for example, in lions, deer, some primates, and many systems where there is an alpha male. Polyandry occurs in some primates, such as marmosets. And polygynandry, it's a multi-male, multi-female polygamous mating system which may be found in the red fox and bonobos and in the European badger. Another mating system is monogamy, or having one partner of the opposite sex for life. And the third type is promiscuity, wherein there are many partners of the opposite sex but without special attachment required for mating. A recent review of mammalian monogamy reported that 226 species, or 9%, in 9 orders were socially monogamous, although socially monogamous mammals are not necessarily genetically monogamous. Monogamy is rare in mammals overall, but relatively common in some of the orders in which it has been observed, like order Primates, Macroscelidea, and Carnivora. These mammals form bonds that last many years, and both parents exhibit parental care. Monogamy encompasses related but separate phenomena, that is, social monogamy, or pair living by opposite sex conspecifics, and the other is genetic monogamy, or reproductive monogamy, where there is mating exclusivity. In the study of Lambert et al. 2018, they found sufficient data to include 41 species in their analysis, about 2 times more than have been included in previous analysis of mammalian genetic monogamy. They found that living as part of a socially monogamous pair versus in a group was the best predictor of genetic monogamy, either by itself or in combination with high levels of paternal care. Their results agree with the results of some previous analysis, but suggest that more than one factor may be important in driving genetic monogamy in mammals. So mammals are generally polygamous and promiscuous. Males have no direct contribution to feeding and caring of the young, but they play a key role in the survival of the young through territorial defense and defense against intrusive rival males. Some of the mammalian characteristics associated with polygamy are gregarious breeding due to social behavior, territoriality, and sexual dimorphism. Gregarious breeding has some advantages. It brings together animals, and it is a survival strategy against predators. Now let's take a look at the strategies of males and females to increase reproductive success. For males, it could be through polygyny, promiscuity, establishment of a territory, attainment of dominance, and through infant killing. For females, they increase reproductive success through longevity, which will allow many breeding seasons and will increase the probability of producing more young, and will also increase infant survival. The other is through a large litter size, which will increase chances of genetic inheritance. This is employed by small, short-lived mammals, or what we refer to as fast mammals, and also by healthy pigs and large carnivores, so even slow mammals. Another is through early puberty and early age of first breeding. So this will result into more productive years. For example, in the house mouse. Another is through territoriality, which will prevent younger females from gaining a territory. And through birth pulse, wherein parturition is concentrated in a short season.